live from the tortoise room. And here are the baby tortoises from 2024. I almost wanted 2014, but I am a decade off. Aren't these awesome? These are baby hinge-back tortoises that I have hatched. They come from West Africa. This particular guy is a Holmes hingeback, and man, this is a really, really cool one because I have mostly been hatching light ones or dark ones. There's a dark one with a little bit of light. But look at that one. That one has to poop. Haha. Yeah, that's what that tortoise is going to do. See when they stick their butts up in the air? I think that one is going to poop. These are Holmes Hingebacks. I've been keeping this pet since they were the throwaway tortoise of the 1990s. Fast forward, 35 years, and here are my babies. I love these things. They're awesome, amazing creatures. Mostly what you see in here are the Holmes Hingeback. And welcome. Please give me thumbs up and hearts and loves. Let's get some more people sharing the love of hingeback tortoises. These guys just hatched within the past month. I have 2 bloodlines. That means 2 different sets of parents produce these. First, we have the blue bloodline. That's actually my second bloodline. That is from Ethel and Fred as the parents. You'll notice those are darker, although that one is kind of halfway in between. Hey, Sean. And so some of the babies come out with spots. Others don't have spots. So this is an amazing tortoise species. They're from the West African rainforest, places like Nigeria and Ghana and Togo. They're really quite rare, and their range in the wild is quite rare. So this is the most endangered hingeback tortoise. They also live very close to the coast in West Africa. That's where all the people live. So what do I use for paint? Sean, I use fingernail polish, just plain old fingernail polish. And I produce these in conjunction with a friend, and so we split the babies. And so I need to identify which baby is which. So the way I do that, I use blue paint for the B bloodline, and I use red paint, which you can barely see on this one, for the A bloodline. And then I start at that front left scoop. So that means A bloodline, first hatch of the season. I love these little guys. Holmes Hingeback Tortoise. They were throwaway pets in the 1990s. They were imported, literally tens of thousands of these guys were imported. Thousands and thousands of each year. And they were very difficult to keep because people said, oh, it's a tortoise, so I should keep it pretty hot. But no, they don't like hot. They actually like very, very stable temperatures. Hey, Sleepy, welcome. Sleepy, do you like turtles? Do you have any pet turtles? Everyone, I want you to be responsible when you get your pets. Look for captive bred tortoises like this. Their parents were wild caught and imported from West Africa. And you can still buy those turtles, but man, they come with so many problems. They have parasites, they're super stressed, and it's just a really, it's a monumental task to try to get these guys established in captivity. So yeah, isn't it cool, Vlogstuella? I love that name, Vlogstuella. They have these little pointy shells because that helps them discourage predators, right? You see those spines, you might not want to eat that. And if you do eat it, even though the shell is soft, the spines are sharp. And man, you don't want to eat those things. Bearded dragons are cool. What do I know about map turtles? So map turtles are awesome turtles from North America. They are water turtles. And so I have these guys soaking. They normally live on land. There's all kinds of map turtles. Male map turtles tend to stay small, whereas the females get huge. So if you have a female, you're going to need a giant water tub or something like this to put map turtles in. But they're amazing aquatics. I would recommend some of the smaller species like Kegel's map turtles or Texas map turtles. These are Holmes hingebacks, and they're actually a type of tortoise. There's two types. You see one back there that is different. That is called the Western hingeback or the Western Bell's hingeback. All of these tortoises have hinges as adults, but when they're babies, no hinge. You can kind of see where the hinge will grow, but as babies, they do not have hinges. Lover Stitch Girl says, my cousin had a turtle and it died. Oh, I'm so sorry. Captive bred turtle, but was it a baby? Babies can be delicate and hard to take care of. They need the right conditions. And so, how did it die, Lover Stitch? Do you know any of the details on it? Let me know. If you've had a pet turtle, let me know in the comments. Shout it out. Hey, Tyler, thanks for subscribing. Savage Death 99. ate a turtle today. What kind of turtle did you eat? Was it real or was it in a video game? Sebastian's here. Hey, Sebastian, how you doing? So as far as the marks on the turtles go, I use nail polish. It is perfectly fine for them. It's just like putting nail polish on your own fingernail. And those little dots right in the center of the scute, that will fall off. And this helps me keep track of each turtle, and I know which bloodline the turtle belongs to. I've been hatching quite a few animals recently, and so they're starting to kind of blend together. In general, I can tell the bloodlines apart because this bloodline is my A bloodline. That will get a red dot. You can see much lighter and has the speckles on the bottom. That's another A bloodline. And then on the top, there's a B bloodline. So different parents, you can see how different they look when they hatch. Savage says they think they ate a red belly. Was it good? Was it tasty? How did you prepare that turtle, Savage Death? Did you eat it whole, or did you put it in a stew? Turtle soup is quite popular. And Lover Stitch says she was young when her cousin's turtle died. So I am sorry about that. Turtles are pretty resilient animals. They can survive a lot of stress. Savage Death says yes, and it was at a restaurant. Oh, let us know what restaurant. There are people do eat turtles. That is one thing that people do. I like them as pets. Some people eat them. Oh, look at that. We have our first giant, massive poop. These guys eat, even though they're tiny little babies. Boy, they sure poop a lot. Robin says, do I sell these animals? So I do sell some. Each year I make available some for sale. So go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, watch all of my videos about taking care of hingeback tortoises. I want you to know as much as possible before you jump into this species. They're a lot different from other tortoises, so you can't just take care of them like many of our other species. For one, they do best alone. What you are seeing, this is a soak, okay? So all the turtles have they have their individual cages. This is just a soak where they all get together and drink, and then they poop in the water. How do you ask your mom to get a pet turtle? That is a good question. I think you start out by learning as much as you can about keeping a pet turtle. You learn about what they need. You learn about how long of a commitment that turtle is going to be. You need to learn what the equipment you're going to need to buy to house that turtle. You're going to need to learn about food and diet and heat bulbs and UVB light. And when you become the expert, go to your mom and say, or maybe halfway you've learned some things. Hey, Mom, I'm really researching a pet turtle. I'm learning so much about it. I'm not quite ready for a pet turtle now, but I'm trying to learn as much as I can so I can take care about that turtle really, really well. And, maybe someday I can get one. What do you think about that, Mom? That's what I would do. Sebastian says, now if my homes would do something too besides eating. You'd like them probably to breed, Sebastian, I'm guessing. Bearded Dragons Are Cool says, I kind of have one. She was dropped off at my house without warning, but we don't have a space for her, so we found a good home for her. Very good. I'm glad you found a good home for the turtle that was dropped off at your house. So, Robin, I don't have a map turtle. I've never had a pet map turtle, but we do have a painted turtle, which is similar care. And my painted turtle, I'm in my tortoise room. This is where my land tortoises live. I keep them in big tubs and big PVC enclosures, these big planted tubs. But my water turtle is upstairs. This is my turtle room. It's in the basement. So, Lover Stitch Girl says, tomorrow is my cousin's birthday. Awesome. Say hi to your cousin for me. And, shout out my channel. I'm sure if your cousin would love turtles, maybe she'd like to take a look at what we do here and leave a comment and tell us some stories about her turtle. Again, these are not water turtles. They live in containers similar to these when they get older. I'm just giving them a soak. A soak gets them nice water, and I will feed them after the soak. So this is the turtles, guys. I just wanted to come on for a little bit and give you a quick update. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful Friday night. Yeah. Robin says, how much do you sell the painted turtle? Because the other turtle, I think I have 10 pet turtles. I don't sell painted turtles, but online you can typically find pet painted turtles for about $25. So the price and keeping the turtle is going to be buying it a big aquarium or buying a big tub and then buying a filter system. That's going to cost you several $100s. You can't just keep a turtle in a bowl. It will die. You have to have nice clean water. You have to have a filter. And if you're in a place that gets pretty cold, your house below 70 degrees, you probably should also get a heater. Look, we've got some turtle stack up going on. Look at that mess of turtles, man. That is just so fun when you put all those turtles. If you have any questions about turtles, I would happily answer those questions. Anything ever. So, Robin says that she's in the UK. So, Robin, there's a guy on YouTube. His name is Roman Murin. I think it's Muryn. And Roman has a YouTube channel. He is in the UK, and he has painted turtles. So he is the guy that you want to talk to, Roman Murin. And he also has spotted turtles, and spotted turtles are amazing. They're a wild turtle where I live. But yeah, painted turtles are not very common in the UK, but Roman has them. And like I said, he has a YouTube channel, and he's a very smart dude, and loves to make just incredible habitats for his pet turtles. So guys, these are the 2024s. All of these tortoises have hatched with, they like to fight. All of these tortoises have hatched within the past, don't eat poop. Do not eat poop. within the past several months. Now I'm going to show you tortoises that have hatched last year. So these tortoises all are 1 year old. You can see they're much darker and they're starting to get their radiating pattern. And so these animals hatched 1 year ago, and these are holdbacks. These two Western hingebacks, right there and right there, they do have homes. And then the other two will be holdbacks. So you can see their coloration and their pattern starting to grow after a year. You see those white spots that will just keep growing and growing and getting bigger. And if you look really carefully on the babies, you can see that just little tiny bit of white starting to come out. These are mostly Holmes hingeback tortoises. They are a critically endangered species from West Africa. They are in the Guinea rainforest, which is along the west coast of Africa. There's a narrow band of rainforest there, and unfortunately that forest is being cut down, and turtles are losing their habitat, and they're still taken out of the wild. So my goal, they won't be much longer, and my goal is to make sure that we have this species here in North America so we can continue to study and learn about the Holmes hingeback and learn how we can reproduce them best in captivity. And that's what I do. I love hingeback tortoises. I have box turtles, specifically three-toed box turtles. They're outside, it's dark, so they're away for the night. I have one painted turtle up in a big 75-gallon aquarium. That's upstairs. And then I have one little baby Greek tortoise. Greek tortoises are from places like Turkey. The particular kind I have is from Turkey. And yeah, I love tortoises. So if you love tortoises, if you love turtles, check out my channel. Think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. I do a lot of shorts. I do lives when I have time. And I really appreciate you joining me. Have a great night. Have a wonderful weekend. Less plastic. Save the turtles. Absolutely love her, Stitch Girl. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you next time. Talk to you later.